Governor Sani, for example, let's take
yeah.
Kaduna for example.
Yeah.
And only recently we saw Kaduna embattled by banditry, abductions in schools. If you had the opportunity of having your own police, what would you do? How would you tackle?
Let me give
banditry?
you. I'm happy that you gave me an example. Of course, before I answer your question, Kaduna, I think it's one of the states in Nigeria that have reduced the level of insecurity. We have really addressed most of the problems. So, but still, we need the state police to eradicate the issue of insecurity in Kaduna State, but we've reduced it tremendously. That's the reason why last time I met you, I was telling you, even the Minister of Development and Africa from UK came to Abuja last 2 weeks, and she dropped from Abuja, to Kaduna by road. That is Baroness Jennifer. She is the Minister of State of Development and Africa from UK. She came to Kaduna on an assignment. She slept in Kaduna. She came by road, and the next day she left by road with her entourage of about 13 of them from UK. So that is a sign of improvement. Many years ago, there is no way the UK government will allow the whole minister to travel by road. That could have been something that's impossible. Progress, that is progress. So we're making a lot of progress in Kaduna. And credit must go to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We don't have to like him, but that is a fact. Going to Benangwari today, you don't need a police escort. You go to Benangwari. Before, you cannot dare travel to Benangwari by road. So this is improvement, but I can tell you, let me give you one example. Yes, in Kaduna, when we came in newly, there was a time, even, about 87 school children were kidnapped at Kuriga school, you remember. And even in Kuriga, we have more than 100 to 200 vigilant services, which were armed with form action. They saw the bandits coming because they were alert. They were guarding the school premises and the town. Unfortunately, only from the report we had from the SSS and the police, eventually, the number of bandits that came to kidnap almost 100 of our children were not even up to 50. You know why? Because they came with AK-47. So the vigilance services, there were over 200, completely have to completely banish. You know, because the reason is that when you are holding farm action, you cannot be able to shoot someone within a certain range. But someone with AK-47 can even take you.
And even the speed of the discharge of the bullet.
And the distance.
Once you pump, you have to.
So it's not the same. It can go beyond 200 meters, but that one can go even almost 500 meters or more than that. That's AK-47, AK-49. When you ask the expert, they will tell you. So our people were empowered, were completely disarmed. They could not do anything. The children were kidnapped in their own village, in their community. So this is one example. If we had state police at that time, these are vigilance services armed with AK-47 and AK-49. No bandits will dare come there because they will not live there alive. So, but we have to stop sending our people on death sentence, because when the vigilance services disappear, it's simply because they don't have the arm to confront the bandits. So that's one example. So for me, state police an idea that the time has come. I want to call on all the people that I kept saying this, even those that are skeptical. They should allow this thing to be practiced. Then we'll see if there's any amendment.
If you have your way and you have the police with the necessary firepower, would you go into the bush, in the forest where they are, and bomb them all?
If we have come again?
If you have the kind of police and the firepower in Kaduna State, let's assume we have Kaduna State Police, and I'm giving this example because your predecessor said he was going to bomb them all. Do you have that same ideology about killing or attacking the bandits? Would you go to their forest and bomb them, or what exactly would be your own strategy?
Whatever I do, I'm a governor, but I'm not a security expert. So that is the reason why even when we have the state police, if you look at this law critically, you will agree with me. Many clauses here may declare that a lot of certification and approval has to be made. You don't just go because you're a governor and just take a decision or take an action. You must come from a thorough security intelligence. There must be intelligence, which will be provided by superior security.
So the question
agencies.
I'm asking, do you think that these bandits or terrorists deserve a second chance to life?
I don't believe they deserve the content because in my own opinion, they are terrorists. When you call them terrorists, meaning they are people that kill innocent citizens. Certainly, they have no right to live. They must be eliminated. That is a fact.
So there is nothing like repentant terrorists?
No, for me, I don't believe when someone kills someone, you should just allow him again. When he's a terrorist, he's a terrorist. When we are trying to forgive people, oh, this thing is not terrorist. Terrorist is a terrorist, meaning is someone that can kill, he can destroy.
And as such, and you are killing, you deserve to be killed.
In my own opinion, they should be killed, definitely, because they're terrorists.